Somebody said to me, how do you think your kids are going to grow up knowing that they're growing up with money? My kids have had a lot of opportunities. We flew first class to Paris. I never went to Paris when I was a child, and I definitely never flew first class. Like, they're getting opportunities for sure. So I happened to be with somebody, and she grew up in Beverly Hills. And I said to her, you grew up with money. Like, am I spoiling them? Are they gonna be ungrateful? And she said, listen, I grew up with money and I saw what my parents were building, and I immediately knew from a very, very young age what was possible. And she said to me, when do you think you knew what you've built was actually possible? And I was like, I was probably 30. I didn't see real wealth for a very, very long time. And that has probably massively slowed down my trajectory, because you have to see it in order to really believe it sometimes. And I did not see it for a long, long time. Growing up, I thought we were rich or we had money. But now looking back and knowing what my parents did for a living, and I would say we were probably like a little above average. I think I just played a smaller game until I started going to conferences with people from all over the country. When I walked into my first business conference in New York, I was like, whoa, you're a dance studio owner and you're here and you're staying for another week to take a vacation. I think I borrowed money from my parents to even get to go to the conference, and I had to rush home to take care of my business. But just seeing while people are actually doing it and they're doing it well and doing it big, the more rooms I got into, I would just see these real life people that have built something incredible. The more I started to believe. I think because I've traveled quite a bit for 20 years going to these conferences, but now Zoom and you're hanging out with people all over the world, I don't think it matters where you live anymore. I can live in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin and I can still see what's possible because of the opportunities we have with the internet. I own 2 businesses. We generate over $10 million in annual revenue. I can raise my children in this, but still have them understand money and be grateful and want to still have that drive. I've seen it in my friend. I know it's possible.